probably, right?
2010.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I love your shirt.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so first of all, you got to talk Arsenio.
Yeah.
You're too young to remember Arsenio back in the
I
day,
do
though.
remember Arsenio.
You do?
Yeah. My mother used to watch it, my pops too. And yeah, it's crazy being on it, kind of.
Right, and then he comes back 20 years later and is here, and now you're performing. We interviewed you in 2010, and you were just about to blow up. We got you right before you blew up. How have things changed for you, Kendrick?
It's been great, positive. I'm doing what I love to do. I'm spreading my word and supporting my people. Yep.
That's one thing that we talked about when I interviewed you about being a good kid in a mad city, and I think that was your theme then, and that was your soul. Is that still intact?
Yeah, definitely. That'll always be me. It'll live in my heart somewhere, you know. Yep.
Have you been living in Compton, or are you traveling the world? What are you doing?
I've been traveling the world crazy. I always get back to the city, you know, when the time permits, you know, and touch my people, let them know I'm still right there for them. But I've been seeing the world.
What do you think the biggest change has been for you since 2010?
The biggest change, just adapting to a whole new pedigree of a lifestyle. You know, when you're locked in a community for so long, you start to become that community whether you know it or not, no matter how far you go, no matter how many clubs you go to, no matter how many different people you meet, you always have your heart right there. So just adapting and really not being so much denial of the changes that's going on.
You know, it's interesting because you talked about when you used to walk to school that sometimes you'd have to, avoid gunshots at one point. And in this world now, you're having to avoid a little bit of like verbal abuse sometimes from other people and critics. Do you think the neighborhood taught you to deal with that?
Yeah, definitely. Confrontation is nothing in the rap or in the music business compared to where I come from. I look at that as a cakewalk.
Okay, you're up for 6 nominations. You're leading the nominations, actually. Congratulations. When things like that happen, I mean, you just wanted to get noticed. Now you're being nominated and you're winning awards.
Yeah, I always tell people the hardest thing to do is to have one person listen to your music, you know, and believe in your music. So for me to have nominations and things like that, that's overwhelming feeling.
So my last question is, when we were in your studio,
Yeah.
it wasn't very big.
Yeah.
It had a big rip in the sofa. It was, you were working it.
Definitely.
Is that place still there?
It's still there, and I still record there.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Why do you still record there?
Just to get a feeling, just get some of the feelings. Not all the time, but for certain records, I want to be there and still have that, just that griminess about it. You know, you've been there. It's the dungeon. It's nothing like the $1 million studios that everybody else be in, you know?
I love it. Well, congratulations. You're awesome. I've been following your career, and just be careful out there.
I will.
Right?
All
Okay.
right.
Okay. We'll keep in touch.
All right.
Okay. Later.